guys, a very warm welcome to Motorhoming Adventures.
Motorhoming Adventures.
Absolutely, this is our new channel, and the old one being...
It was offshore and onshore adventures, but here we're going to bring you all things motorhoming, the UK, Europe, further afield, who knows.
Absolutely, and we'll also be bringing across some of our original films that are on our old channel, or motorhoming films of course, and we'll be bringing them onto this channel so you don't miss out.
Absolutely, yeah. So stay tuned. All things motorhoming, technical, trips, travels, you name it. It's great to have you along.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you enjoy the channel, please do subscribe.
Oh, of course. Please do subscribe. And of course, the odd like is good too.
Thank you. Hi guys, welcome back. Well, we're off to Bristol this time, and we'll be staying at Baltic Wharf, which is a lovely site right next to the city centre, and we're looking forward to exploring the wharf itself and of course walking into the city centre as well, and maybe a bit of cycling.
Yes, indeed.
The site is only open till the end of May because they're going to be building on the land it's on, but I do believe there are other sites that are not as close to the city centre but within reaching distance, so if you can get there before May, that would be brilliant. Yeah, we shall show you around.
Yes, if you know of any other sites in and around Bristol that you recommend, please do add them to the comments below. Yes, sadly May 2022 is when it's likely to close, but who knows, fingers crossed, they might get another reprieve from all those new houses that they want to build there instead. So come along and join us for perhaps one of the last few times we'll get into Baltic Wharf in Bristol.
And we're just coming over what I used to call the Severn Bridge, but now it's the Prince of Wales Bridge. And we're leaving Wales. And have we got our passport, Bob?
Yes, definitely got the passport ready for Inglaterra.
Yes. And no tolls. Hasn't been any tolls now for quite some time, so.
Yeah, a year or two now. Certainly paid a few coming over here, haven't we?
We certainly have over the years, yeah. I'd hate to think how much we've paid.
I don't know what my earliest memory of the toll was. 10 pence or something, I expect. Horse and cart.
No, well, I remember when I was a lot smaller, living in Swansea, that people used to come for a day trip to the Severn Bridge and to spend some time in the services and then just go back again.
That's a serious bit of engineering, that.
Yeah, it is. Very impressive, isn't it?
And a lot of painting as well.
Yeah.
A wonder of modern engineering. Well, not so modern when they first started building these. Just come into Commercial Road because of a lot of roadworks in Bristol Centre at the moment. We were advised to come in from the sort of east side of the Baltic Wharf site. Lovely old bridges as well, aren't they?
Yeah, fantastic.
And that was the roadworks that they mentioned, and the site is coming up just here. There's the CAMC emblem, so a tight turn in. And a queue. Site full, look at that. Back end of November. A very popular site, as you'll see in a minute. Really, as you can see, right in the middle of Bristol Centre, so great access to the shopping and to SS Great Britain, the water taxis. and hoping for a good couple of days exploration and a bit of shopping. But as you can see from the sites here, it's still proving very popular. Apparently they've been talking about closing this for many a year, and it's never quite happened, so fingers crossed that they decide they don't want to build another load of flats on here, and they'll keep this lovely little city centre site alive, which would be great to see. First things first, I see a hose pipe, Nikki.
As you do.
Make sure you don't get yourself an early shower. So there's the little reception area, shower unit, and another Moby. Good to see another Moby out on the road. Lovely little 85. Fantastic. So that's us all connected up. We're going for a toddle. Bikes are stowed in here. Good spot for the bikes in here, just about fit. So this one, this K-Yacht 79 has got an electric tilt for the bed here, which raises and lowers it. It actually brings it all the way down to the bottom of this channel if you wanted the bed in its lowest position. We've had it in its highest position since we got it, because not only is it perfectly okay in the highest position, but it allows us to fit these our two bikes in, which are easy go electrically assisted bikes. So that just fits perfectly. All I need to do is, or all I do is, I just loosen off the handlebars there, and just turn the handlebars down, and that's all that's required, and that therefore allows them to just squeeze in here into the garage, which is dead handy. And then in the 79 as well, you get, as with many motorhomes of course, you get the lashing points here, which you can slide these eyes to any point along this track that goes all the way down the back of the van there. And similarly over this side, you can see the similar track there. So that, and then just a quick ratchet strap here just holds them in place while we're on the move. But a perfect fit for the bikes and really handy. They do of course supply the framework, as you can see, for the cycle rack points, but we've not gone down that route at the moment, and I'm still favouring being able to keep them in the garage. Just that much easier and that much out of sight, as they fit so well. Right, so let's get this thermal cover on, ready for what will probably be another frosty evening and a chilly night. But a very busy site. We are just the last week in November, but there was only a couple of night showings available, which I nabbed, and by the looks of it, we were just in time. So you can see quite an urban setting, housing estate out the side there, and then just over in the corner over there is a pedestrian exit for bikes and or walking into the city, and of course just over that hedge line there is the river, which you'll see shortly, I'm sure. But really nice spot, certainly if you're looking for a city break, then fabulous. The reception told us that sadly they still have got it earmarked for closure, which is at the end of March 2022, and I guess yet more of what we're seeing in the distance there, or over here, yet more housing or flats earmarked for this lovely little city centre site. Right, let's get the thermal screen on. So there we go, tailor-made cover on. Second time it's had an outing. No crazy wind forecast, so we're not going to anchor it down with the straps from the front here that go on these bits of Velcro here. Not going to bother with that today. It's not going to be crazy wind until the weekend, and by that time we'll be on our way back to Tenby. Right, time for some lunch, I think. And from reception, a little map of the site here. There you go, that gives you an idea of how many pitches are here. Despite being urban, a fair few squeezed in. Lovely little pub next door as well, right next door to us. And the reception and entrance where we came in off the main road there. And then over this side, that's the pedestrian exit out there, and the river here. A nice riverside walk into the city centre. And then they also gave us a very handy Bristol map, which takes us a bit further. So just to get your bearings, if you want to try and squeeze a visit in here before March, then we're down here on Spike Island, as it's called, and then there's a pedestrian way stroke cycleway that takes you into the city here, and of course you've got some other features just there, SS Great Britain, which we might wander past once we're out and about this afternoon. So yeah, some nice and of course the usual Caravan and Motorhome Club information about Bristol itself. Very useful too. And of course, before going strolling, Nikki is stocking up on, so, oh no, it's all gone. It was yoghurt and the uncompressed version, grapes. Normally you'd see her on a park bench somewhere with the compressed version in a bottle of wine, but no, these are the uncompressed versions.
How very dare you!
These are the uncompressed versions. Very yummy indeed. Kettle's on. Ridge Monkey's already had an airing for Nicky's cheese toasty at lunchtime. And a swift brew before we head into Bristol. And out through the back gate, the tradesman's entrance, and we're straight away into, what a fabulous spot, eh? Look at that, look at that, and those amazing colours up there of the houses in the distance. What a good little spot. Oh well, I know you want to get on. Very nice. There we go guys, there's the site. Criminal, eh? Criminal to get rid of a lovely little spot like that. So let's go for a stroll in. Bikes tomorrow, a stroll in on foot today. And we're what, less than 200 metres from that lovely site, and we're into the Baltic Wharf Marina. There you can just see, look at those grand masts in the distance. SS Great Britain, which we'll no doubt be seeing very shortly. Lovely. No suggestion at all of Sunday lunch. I'm not saying a word, I promise. And look at these lovely narrowboats. It's what you call a compact garden. Wow. Yeah, I could do it. There's the amazing SS Great Britain. I'd love to have a look around that. And what have we got here? Chopped onto that. Yes, he's just trying to unhook us over there. He's in training.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, he's cracked it.
To the checkpoint. Quite close, isn't it? Yeah.
Hence the request not to stand on the rope that goes all the way back to the little cabin.
To be fair, it's not too far, but it's
Well, one way to get across the river, that's for sure.
Because they're cryptic clues as well.
Cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then they've got special checkpoints at certain times. It's not too bad. I suppose we missed the whole section
Look
all the way
at
down
that.
there. A couple of sections, but
What modern technology? Rope operated from the cab. That behind us.
new sites actually. Like that base.
Fantastic.
Never seen that Bathurst station.
And the rope operated ramp.
It's a shame that you can't spend longer just to sort of enjoy it. You've got to rush around and collect
There we go.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, it's all broken dock. Look at that.
We did get steam.
Cross Harbour Ferry. There we go. That was our chariot. And a very smart chariot too. One, it's too cold to swim, and two, it's a fairly long detour. Very nice too. And some pretty modern waterside accommodation. I bet those are worth a few quid, the ones with the balconies up there, or the ones with the end view, with a view of SS Great Britain over there. And there's our group we shared the boat with on a works training day, doing treasure hunts around Bristol. That's my sort of work day. Lovely old craft along the banks here. Certainly seen some service that one. Night breeze. Wow. And while we're up there, look at that amazing sky. What a fantastic cloud formation. Lots of anti-seagull spikes. Wow. Got some character, Snow Wolf has. There's a lovely old barge. See the guy at the helm there, obviously been stuck there for a little while in the queue. Looks like he needs, yep, definitely needs a good square meal, that helmsman. Cool, that's a big old beast, Raz. Slightly bigger than an 895, that one, isn't it? And look at that one over there, over the other side. Wow. Now that would be a bit of fun, wouldn't it? A grand old sailing vessel. There's a sign of the times, bit of social distancing in a shed. You can hire your own shed. Not quite sure you get the weather protection from the roof, but brilliant. The year of inventiveness, 2020, 2021. Lots of invention in hospitality, and still for a few months to come, I suspect. Bristol's home mini wheel, sky view there. One of the little covered markets, Treasure Island. So and so. Wow, that's what you call a food hall. Yeah, this way. A gazillion scooters all over the place. There's some local history. Princess Wharf.
That's a nice industrial shop.
Wow, look at that. What an amazing sky in the distance there. Half past four-ish. Look at that. Looks like an upside down snowscape. Stunning. Oh, what a lovely way to spend an evening. Calm as a mill pond. And we're back round in a circle. There's our little water taxi over there that we hopped over the river on earlier. And back bound for tea time. Yum. And we're trying to work out what that is. What Murdoch is. Looks like a cross between a submarine and a boat. With a log burner, yeah.
So it can't be
Not sure the log burner would work that well once it died. Ah, unless it's a periscope.
Bizarre looking thing.
Yeah. That is very smart. Yeah, there's a similarity in size, I think. Yeah. What's he holding anyway? Or she?
Bird bath.
Yeah, could be. Very smart too. Waiting to get in by any chance, are you?
Might be.
Look at that. And in the middle of all of this, here is our little motorhome park. Right, let's get in. Yep, definitely not any spaces in here this evening. Looking very cosy in that. And now that we're back, Nikki has assumed
The position.
the position of ready for the evening. TV's on, a few little naughty nibbles out, catching up in the social media world, and of course the kettle is on. There might be a bit of tea in there as well. Oh yes. Quiche, is it for tea? Yummy yum. And everything cosy and ready for a frosty evening outside, but definitely not inside here. So, a day 2 and morning Nikki,
Good morning.
off on the bikes.
We are indeed.
Gonna have a look around the lovely Bristol again. Saw a bit of it on foot yesterday.
Clifton suspension bridge to begin with.
Oh yes.
I lived in Clifton for a few months, a long time ago, so it'd be nice to go back down memory lane.
Absolutely, absolutely. Right, time to get the bikes. And off along one of the riverside cycle tracks, and look at that in the distance. What a lovely view. Clifton suspension bridge there. We've just come along the side of the river here, cycle route 41. Very nice, away from all the bustle of the traffic. And we're off down this way. Let's go and have a look at the bridge. Beautiful architectural structure that, as are some of these lovely houses alongside the river here. Lovely character features on them, and up the top there. That little turret right up at the top there, just beyond the bridge. Wow, I bet that's a spot, if that's a house. Reminds me of early 90s when we did a bungee jump in New Zealand off a bridge about that high. 143 feet it was, on a bit of elastic. Crazy times when we were young. We're of course still young. It's only a number. Wow. Wow. There we are up the top. Look at that. What an amazing view. Look at that. I'll have to stop down the end here and have a better look. What a beautiful structure. Absolutely stunning. Wow. High up there, Nikki, for you?
Oh yeah. It's quite a top, isn't it?
Wow. That is. Oh, look at that. The buzzard there. Just wheeling round there. Just about beautiful. Wow, what a lovely sight. Be up above the buzzard. The buzzard there, Raz, look.
Clifton was a pretty clever man, really, wasn't he?
Isambard, yes, he was indeed. And round to the other side. What an amazing view. I'm so lucky to have a late November day this nice. View over the city. Party of youngsters come for a visit to the bridge. Stunning. Stunning bit of architecture. And some serious bits of steel there. With about an M45 bolt or something. Proper bit of bolting like that. And we've popped into Park Street and down just here to College Green. Lovely sunny day today. Some of these buildings, it's beautiful. And a gazillion chimney pots on the top of those. Ah, Nicola.
So we hope you enjoyed our trip to Bristol. There'll be many more trips along the way throughout the year. So yeah, hope you follow us through with all of them.
Yes, absolutely, guys. Thank you very much for your subscription and for your likes. And of course, subscribing is completely free. We'll see you again very soon. Bye now.
Bye.
Bye.